So I just got back from my workout. I actually stopped and got a matcha. Usually I make coffee at home by myself. Like, I know I'm giving you full details, at home by myself. But usually I make coffee, like my style, my like French press with oat milk. But today I was like, treat yourself, just get a matcha. You know, I feel like every once in a while it's fun to spice up your morning routine, activate those neural pathways in our brain, take a different drive home. Anyway, I got to make my magic smoothie, and yeah, basically I already came home. Actually, I walked Mia. Usually I walk her before I work out, but I'll talk about also the Lionsgate energy. I'm sure a lot of you guys, especially who resonate with me, have been feeling the energy lately, and I'm sure you're like, Polina, please effing address what's going on. So I will address all the energy stuff in this video, don't worry. Let's just start off simple. Let's take a deep breath. You want to say hi to Bubba? No, she's like, adios. I promise I'll start showing my outfits. So also my nail color, I linked it on my stories. I'm gonna make a story highlight of my nail colors. I just get, every time I get my nails done, I get so many messages about my nail color. I know that sounds like, a lot of you guys have been asking, but like literally every time I get a nail color, everyone like asks me, and honestly, I'm not trying to be, you know, cocky, but I do think I'm good at really picking like fun nail colors. I don't know, so I'm really picky about my nudes and mauves and things like that, and pinks, and then fun colors. This one's by the brand Gelish, and it's called Shake It Till You Samba. So I will do a nail highlight, so if you just want to like screenshot on my highlight on my Instagram, like the picture of the nail with the color, and then when you go in, you can be like, do you have this or something like this? That might be easy. My workout outfit is from Lululemon. It's drenched, so that's why I need to remove it. Like, my pants were like wet everywhere. Like, my workout today was so intense. Like, literally my whole, like, this was like soaking. It dried off obviously as I got matcha and walked Mia. But the top is from Lululemon. It's their free to be bra. I'm pretty sure I'm in a size 4 for reference. This is what the back looks like. I'll have this link down below. And then these are pants. These are new from them, so they'll still be on the website. I love these. So they're like a pretty nice band. They have pockets here, which I like. Okay, so the reason I like these pockets because, so what my routine is, I wake up, I put on my work clothes, I walk Mia, I go work out, right? So for me, I need to have her treats with her in my pants. I still have like a little bit of a chicken treat because she's potty trained and everything, but I'm still just reinforcing with treats every time she goes. I know like people stop doing that at different points. I still just want to reinforce that 100% that it's in her mind. So I like to have treat. Also, if I'm like, I love listening to some music or a podcast or something like of sorts. So I like to have my AirPods in and my phone out, so then I can walk her with ease. I can have my phone in this pocket right here. I can have my treats for her, and then and then my apartment keys also. So like one pocket can be like phone. This can be like keys and treats or whatever, and then I can just focus on like just holding the leash, and I can kind of like enjoy my walk instead of holding like a phone and like a key. And I know I could bring like a bag, but I don't really like to bring a bag on my morning walk. So yeah, I just like that it has pockets for anyone who is also holding stuff. If you walk your dog, it's like such a random example, but it's perfect. Phone, keys, and then like I can just focus on walking. Also a song here, and I don't know, I really like this song by Khalid. Okay, let's see if I can play my Alexa. Are you ready? I don't like the beginning. It's like this girl laughing and it's like whatever. But after it's called Better. I mean, I'm sure you've heard it. Great pants. They're also really like, it's a very like athletic feel. It's not like, it's a very like that stretchy thin spandex. It's like that stretchy thin spandex, like the freaking best. Like these are, or those are. I'll do like a little turn. Okay ladies, yes, great pants, and they're black, and you can wear them obviously not to work out either. So we're gonna make our magic smoothie. If you don't know what the magic smoothie is, it's like a miracle morning smoothie I make. It's part of my tell-all eating guide. A lot of you guys have been making it, and also I figured I'd start sharing like success stories in the beginning of videos of people who are on Body by PB. One girl today I posted, this was incredible. I won't share names unless you are okay with me sharing names. If you're okay with me sharing names in your message, you can let me know. But she messaged me, no, I posted on my story, by the way. I said she wrote, no blender today, so I did a combo breakfast lunch, lost 10 pounds already and went down to pant size. This is my regular nanny job every day and no changes to my workout. So, and I posted down 10 pounds without any restriction, stress, or insane. Sorry, the thing shut out. But it's like I don't want to say the easiest, but it's like the very simple transition to a way of eating and a lifestyle eating that becomes like literally second nature, that produces amazing results. So yeah, I posted like this thing, so shout out to you. Also, people love the magic smoothie. I have a highlight on my Instagram with hashtag body by PB if you want to see people's like stories and their results and things like that. If you want to, you need the proof, you want the, what is it, the proof is in the pudding. If you want to take a look at the pudding. People are really like this is what the magic smoothie looks like. It kind of comes out like that. I'm about to make it, but basically, so this girl wrote, just got all the groceries on your guide and made the PB elixir, and damn, so good. I'm making the ramen tonight. I've always been really fit and eating healthy, but recently I gained some weight and I've been wanting to shift to a more plant-based diet, so your guide is perfect for me. So glad you did it. I was always searching your channel for some food shit, lol, so I'm pumped. Thank you for being you and helping all of us. Also super strange, but I was in such a funk today, and once I had that smoothie, I was in an entirely different mood. Not sure if it was the MCT oil or just that it was really yummy and I hadn't eaten. Couldn't tell you, but it works some magic on me. And this smoothie, the way the combinations of what's in it create this kind of like euphoric feeling. It's like there's no drugs or anything in it. It just allows it, first of all, it has protein, so it's amazing to fill you up, to build muscle, especially if you have it after a workout. Even if you're going to do a morning walk, have the smoothie after, and then make everything purposeful. So if you don't have time to hit the gym and you can just do a morning walk with your dog, then walk fast, and when you're stepping, step into your heels. Try to make the most important thing in a workout is your engagement. Like, you could literally do a hard workout but have no engagement, like have no mind to muscle connection, just kind of flow through it and literally not get a workout. And someone who did like a 15-minute workout, maybe like a walk and then something else, and really engage the muscles, will get a better result. So even if you can only do a walk in the morning or a walk in the evening after work and then some booty bands, if you do it with purpose and you really are like activating the glute, stomach, you know, keeping your tailbone done, stomach to back, like doing all the things like that, it will make a difference. And I mean, I have like booty bands all day at home sometimes, but I didn't hit the gym that day, which like I try to, because for me it's also for my mental health. Like, I love working out because it's, for me, it's more like mental. I think it's amazing, like you transform your body. It is fucking incredible. But also for me, like I don't know, I'm a Gemini, and like I have a lot, and I'm an empath, and like I just have a lot of channeled energy. My energy is really powerful, but if I don't take the steps to kind of direct it, I do feel chaotic, and I can really easily get kind of, I don't want to say like, just kind of like my other twin who's like deranged. Okay, so that's why I need to work out. But and then another thing about the smoothie, some girl wrote, I didn't post your names because in case you didn't feel comfortable, I'm not gonna just like expose you, but she wrote, my favorite new drink. I'm literally so excited to be doing your guide. I've always been eating healthy and obsessing over it. I'm excited to let go and feel my best with less effort revolving around the food. I look up to you so much. I love the wrote such sweet words. I'm not gonna be like so annoying. But another girl wrote, body by PB has me feeling so energized this morning. Thanks for this iconic guide. That was at 7:20 a.m., which is super exciting. And yeah, so I mean, I write like kind of like what it helps about on the stories, like the magic smoothie, the body by PB one, which is mental clarity, hormone balance, energy, clean protein, focus. And yeah, so I'm really excited about that. A lot of you guys who have bought the guide love it. Like, I don't think I've gotten one negative response yet, which is, I mean, really, for anyone who's created a product, that's incredible. I mean, I obviously expected people to be rude and not to like it and to whatever, but honestly, it's just like, I feel so just like, I'm so happy that, I guess like when you really create something like from like joy and passion that you believe in and are excited about, it does resonate. So all of you guys who are loving it, I'm so happy for you guys. Like the fact that she lost 10 pounds without like changing anything in her life except for just this way of eating, to me is like just so exciting, and I want you to look and feel your best. So yes, ladies, let's make the magic smoothie. I know there's a lot of talking. My face is super red, so like I will show my face. It's just like really red right now, so you know, that's that. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know, this movement I really enjoy. I'm not, you know, like I told you guys, I don't go to the club, but if I went to the club, this would be literally me on the dance floor. I mean, I guess it's probably why I don't go to the club, because this would be me. This is all I would do. Okay, so also bracelets of the day. Black tourmaline rose quartz. This one was sold out, but to get the exact same effect, you can just buy a rose quartz bracelet and then a black tourmaline bracelet, wear them together. This is kunzite. This is red tiger's eye, really amazing for Leos. If you want that extra like oomph and confidence and zest and like passion, vitality, and just like yes energy, red tiger's eye. And then this is rose quartz garnet rhodochrosite. It's like a custom bracelet my mom made for me, but to get the same effect, you could just get a rose quartz bracelet, a garnet full bracelet. I highly suggest actually everyone have a garnet full bracelet. It's very grounding. Also, if you're a woman, it's really good, like, it allows your sexual creative energy kind of like be magnetizing. And then rhodochrosite is very like self-love. It's like very healing. It's very like self-love, confidence, but also heals any like wounds that you may have. That's what I love about this, because kunzite's still self-confidence. Marganite is like, yes, I'm that bitch confidence. This one's like gonna heal you, make you feel good, and then you're like, yes, I'm that bitch, if that makes sense. So let's make this smoothie. I've tried it for so long. I'm gonna play my song now while I make my smoothie. Let's do this. It doesn't, you know when it doesn't connect to your Alexa? It's like nice. All your ladies leave your man at home. The bottles full of ballers and I know my fellas leave your girl with your friends, cause it's 11:30 and the club is bumping. Yeah, true, you got a man, but the party ain't gonna stop, so let's make it hot. You like this song, Baba? Yeah. Okay, so it's a bit later in the day, and basically I talked to you in the morning after my workout. I got home, I then worked, I did my podcast, recorded it for tomorrow. So when you're watching this, the podcast is up. If you want to hear about the Lionsgate energies and everything else like that. I also, I think I'm gonna start it. I like did my makeup. I just didn't really love how it turned out. I was trying to do like an updated makeup, and I like how it looks now, but in the video the lighting was like so harsh and like not ideal. So if that's inserted, then you saw that, and if it's not inserted, then hello, I will refilm it. I basically got a new foundation. So I got some like new products I want to share with you. I'm just gonna share them now, and then we'll just chat a little bit. The energies are really, really intense right now, and they have been for the past little bit. If you've been feeling it, it's the Lionsgate energy. I talk about it really, really deeply in my podcast. So if you want to hear everything that's going on, why these shifts are happening, why you're feeling how you're feeling, what's to come, how to not repeat cycles, I go really deep in my podcast. I'll have it linked down below. We're watching this, the podcast is up. I myself have been feeling it too, so it's not like I've experienced it firsthand. I can speak on it. Honestly, I've been just so drained the past few days. I've been feeling really irritable. I've been exhausted. It's like all the ascension symptoms, and I know I've experienced this type, not to this extent actually, but very similar stuff before. It's before you make, quantum leap isn't the correct word because it's not what's happening. It's basically, I'll talk about this more in my podcast, so I really don't want to like, you know what I mean, like I just talked about this for like 30-40 minutes. I don't want to just restate it. So if you want to listen to, you can listen to it. Basically, it's for people who, if you're kind of like in spiritual development and you're on your spiritual journey, this will resonate with you. And if not, this is totally cool. Just like skip like 1 minute, we'll talk about makeup. But if it's resonating with you, then basically if you are like in between, let's say this is, you're on one step and this is the next step, and you're like really close but you can't reach it, this energy is like pushing you up to the next step, and it's, hey, you should take my mascara. It's pretty intense. I know I just took Mia for a walk, so she's really excited when she gets back. She's really energized. But basically it's pushing you to that next step energetically, but it's a lot. You're downloading light codes, basically like light code activations, which are really, really intense for your body to handle. It's basically integrating completely new energy. So it's like your body's used to one specific energy and it's integrating completely new energy. So it's causing a lot of disruption. It can cause your emotions to fluctuate because you can feel almost like panicky in your body. You can feel really exhausted. You can feel like flu-like symptoms. I literally woke up Sunday with a fever. Like your body is just trying to integrate everything in the easiest way. And so it's causing disruptances in your body, in your like aura energetic field temporarily, and it's bringing everything to surface that needs to be purged out. Okay, I'm back. It's actually like an hour or so later. I'm actually wearing like a modified Beverly Mini Luxe chain. So the normal one, it costs a little bit higher, but if you want it customized to cost lower, I might release this. So it's like a side note, I might release this one. It's basically like, I basically wanted something that would hook around this length. If you want this one, I can release this one as like a Beverly Mini Luxe Lariat 2.0. I love the classic one, but I love like how easy the hook is on this one, and usually that would be hidden. Okay, anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm sure you guys already know, by Clyde, my jewelry has a beautiful new summer collection. I'm not even gonna check it out. It was spectacular. I don't know, a lot of you guys have already ordered Dazzle in the World. Those are probably the best sellers. The Heart and the Love Me First necklace has been restocked a few times, so she's back. But I kind of lost track of what I was saying. I think I was talking about the energy that's been happening before my camera died. But basically, yeah, like there's been insane, people call them solar storms, but it's just intense electromagnetic energy coming in. And if you're feeling it, I want you to know that is a good thing. And I know it's really hard for someone to tell you that in the moment. Like I told you, like I had a really intense 4 or 5 days, like really intense, like I know I just either feeling like I said, like I had the flu, like super hot, super exhausted, super upset, super irritated, crying for like no reason, like in the middle of the day. Like normally I'm very, I mean, you guys have watched me, you know my energy. And with Gemini, I also am just very like, yes, let's do it. I'm like energized. I'm ready to rumble. I do my work. I meditate. We walk. We film. We put up a vlog. We put up a podcast. We work on client. Like I'm very nonstop, and I'm like I have like energy to like take me through the day. Like it'd be like the middle of the day, I would literally just like start crying for no reason. And when I say for no reason, I mean like I obviously have like reflected and like seen, like I was saying, it's really important to see what's coming up for you to learn the lessons. I was trying to like understand. I was like, I don't get why. And then like just doing really deep meditations. Like I said, I released a free meditation for I would talk with my podcast. See, like I talk so much that it's like I forget where I say it, because I'm on Instagram, then I'm on podcast, and I'm here. But I released a free anti-anxiety meditation on my website, PB Astrology. If you want to check it out, it's me, it's my voice. I created a guided one, which is amazing. I released it on Friday. I felt really called to do it, and like so many of you have downloaded that one, like an insane amount. Like I didn't even think that this many people would download it. Like an insane amount have downloaded it, and I've gotten really great feedback saying that you guys really loved it. They received messages that it was really calming, even for people who can't meditate, since say that guided meditations are difficult for them. They were saying that this one was really good for them. So I'm really happy to hear that. So I'll link that down below. And I'm going to be trying to release at least 2 meditations and even more a week. I said this before, but like I released one that's how to connect with your higher self. So people who are really in the world, like let's say, you know, you're at your job all day, then you're at school, or you have children. If you're very in the world and you don't get to be in your own energy a lot, you just kind of don't feel connected with yourself, this is a really powerful meditation. It has the potential to really change your life. I really suggest that you listen to it continuously for like at least 2 weeks to, I mean, you'll notice results literally immediately right after, like you'll connect, most likely. I mean, I can't guarantee it, but if you center yourself, you know what I mean, you're gonna do the meditation, you're gonna hopefully your higher self will come through. But if you do it consistently, I think it'll really help people reroute. Like if you've taken, I don't say there's no wrong turns, but if you've disconnected from your inner guidance and kind of gone on your own, it's almost like you can stray as far from your path as possible. You'll always get pulled back, and it just may take longer for you to get to where you want to go. That's why I always advise everyone to really follow their intuitive nudges, because it's going to get you there the quickest. And it may be difficult, you may have to learn painful lessons, and we don't like that. Like even as soon as I'm encountering any sort of like emotional pain coming up, I like swerve to the side. I'm like, screw it. Like I'm like, no, like I don't want to deal with it. If I'm like feeling for some reason like really deep in me some sort of like upset, like I'm feeling upset, or like anything like that, I'll just like run, either like, you know, work harder, or just like not think about it, or I don't know, like just avoid it. And the more, if you just face everything kind of like head on throughout your intuitive guidance, you will grow the quickest, and you will like be brought things in greater abundance than you could have ever imagined. Like you'll have like everything that you desired, and even better and even more amazing. I also sorry for my makeup, it's really rough, like I've had it on for a long time, so just warning you. But you'll have it for, I'm getting a lot of messages coming through. I feel like I just have to speak. But you'll get like things that you didn't even know are possible and that are so beautiful. So just like the avoidance thing is not good. And I feel like I know myself, and I'm not really that avoidant, only if like something I really don't want to deal with something, because I feel like it's not difficult, but if I don't want to be, okay, so I don't like being, I guess, like in not in limbo. Like Gemini is super adaptable. I'm very very adaptable, and I'm really good at communicating. I'm really good at adapting to people. I can do all that, but I love being in my own energy. Even if I'm out, I like to like feel my own energy. Sorry, like I kind of got like sidetracked on a lot of stuff. Let me just finish talking about meditation. It's amazing. I put up meditations for like $5 or so, because it's an energy exchange. I literally have to get into a very specific mode to channel the meditation. I can't just sit down and do it. Like I have to literally like set up my day almost in the morning and everything to be very aligned, very like in touch, not anxious or cluttered. And like I mean, if you or an empath or an intuitive person, you know the kind of mode you have to get in to get channeled messages. It's like takes a lot of emotional, energetic work. I obviously have to channel it, I have to record it, I mix and master, create the audio for you guys. So it's an energy exchange. Like that's how energy works. Like if you put energy out, it needs to come back to you. So even if, like, for example, you're doing tarot readings for your friends, I always suggest that they even at least give you like $5 or something, because it's an energy exchange. So if they don't give that to you, it'll be taken from them in some other form, because that's how energy works. So if that makes sense, even if you're working with like a coach or something, even like for me, if I feel like someone, I'm being more conscious, like did something for me, I try to do something, if like they did some sort of like service me something back, even if it's something small, like buying them a coffee or something like that, energy exchange is very important. I can talk about that more later. But coming back on track to if you're not going to learn your lessons with the Lion's Gate energy, it's going to bring it back around harder to you. So if you're noticing patterns in your life coming up and coming up, this is like your like wake up call. It's like, you know what, that was like the police lights, it's like, it's like, that's like why everything feels so chaotic. It's like life showing you on a screen, like, this is what you need to change, woman, like, or man, this is what you need to change. I know a lot of guys watching me. I love you guys. I love guys and girls. I love everyone equally. I love animals. Okay, it's like getting late. You see what's happening to me? And by late, it's like 9. But so it's like showing it to you, like, this is what you need to change. And if you change it, even though it may be difficult and you may have to be in limbo or like kind of in the unknown. That's what for me, like, sometimes I don't like feeling the unknown. I like to just like have some things be concrete. I think it's my Mars and Virgo, maybe my Capricorn moon. I just like to like know some things for sure. And I just like to sometimes I like to cling on to certain sometimes it's a Gemini thing, but on certain narrative. Like, I'll create a narrative about how I want something to be, and I'll just like I'm like holding on to the narrative, and then if something starts to slip, I'm like, no. And so, and I think a lot of people maybe feel that way. And so sometimes you have to let go and like understand like of certain scenarios or thought patterns or behavior patterns or even ways of being, to allow a new way to come in that is like way more beneficial to you. So I really advise everyone to do at least the anti-anxiety meditation. If you have the $5, the connecting with your higher self is really, really powerful. You'll be able to get some messages through from your higher self, especially if you've been feeling like chaotic and all over the place, and that you're like here and someone's talking to you here and someone's talking to you here, and you're constantly like, it's like if you feel like you're just kind of like disconnected from the true inner you, because you have sometimes when things are chaotic and you're going from one thing into this and this, you almost have to like disconnect from, I don't say your feelings, but from your really inner self or your higher self. You wouldn't really disconnect from your higher self, but from that connection with like you, because you have to manage so much and you have to respond to so much because everything is so overstimulating. So if you can do that meditation, I think it'll be very powerful, and you'll get some really clear messages about the things that you need to, lessons that you need to learn, or things you need to integrate, or just visions, or things in the meditation. It basically asks you to ask your higher self what's most important for you to know now. So whatever that is, you'll be able to see that. I think it'll really help guide you. So yeah, in general, just like that's kind of all the energy stuff in general. Like in my podcast, I talk about the Lion's Gate more specifically. This is kind of like an energy and like life, just a general kind of discussion and update, like how I just, yeah, anytime I even do, like, I have just like so much to say, I don't even know where to start. Anytime I do coaching, I also only take a few people a week. I said that before, to do one-on-one like Skype. So I'm starting to be more selective. I just don't have the time to do it, and like the people I choose, like I'm gonna start soon, I think, doing it like before booking. I'll have to go through like a quick chat just to see if I think that I can help you, and pick like a few people a week that I feel most called to, because I just don't have time to do more than like 3 to 5 people a week, honestly. I love working with you guys one-on-one, but I also love creating for everyone. Like, my time, I'd rather create like a meditation that like hundreds of thousands of people can download or whatever, versus just like, you know, I love working one-on-one. It's amazing, and like I love that connection, but sometimes I'm like, I love, you know, just being like engaged with everyone. So yeah, if you don't know, I have like a podcast that's really deep into spirituality, metaphysics, self-development, life lessons. Just like, it's called They Don't Get It, because it's just like things that I feel like no one else thinks about or talks about. And I know, as an empath and intuitive person, like and someone who like gets like channeled messages, I feel everything is so, I feel everything so deeply. I sense stuff. I get like tons of visions. Like for me, like one day of life is so much. That's why I spend so much time in my morning routine. Is pretty intense to really structure my day for my energy to flow directly, because it's just like I'll get like premonitions, and I'll get like visions, and I intuitively would feel if someone's thinking. I don't know, like if you feel the similar way, that's how I live. And I finally feel like I have all these tools to use as like a gift. So I'm trying to, if you notice, I've just been so much more open about stuff. I like am really open to my podcast. I've been like, I revamped PB Astrology's monthly guides. They're super beautiful and a ton of channeled messages. And the feedback I've got, as soon as I started really opening, kind of instead of just like sharing like a little, it's like sharing all of who I am with you guys, the response that I've gotten back has been so incredible. So I just want to say thank you. And like, it's really scary. It's a scary thing because like I've always, someone like wrote me a sweet message. I was like, oh, I was connected with you. I didn't really know fully why. I listened to your podcast and I like really understood who you are as a person versus just in videos. I know in videos you may see me, and especially if you watch me, you just think like, oh, she just like makeup, fashion, lifestyle, whatever. And I'm so into fashion, lifestyle, wellness, like living. If I'm gonna be in this vessel on this planet, you know, raising consciousness, I'm gonna look good while I do it. But like I think that people, I have a lot more to me and a lot more skills, and I don't say skills even, like it's just like how I was born. Like I mean, people, if you're into star seeds, that type of stuff, I know that I'm from the Pleiades. I've channeled so many, I've like known about all this, I just haven't shared my connection and everything and like really fully tapped into it. The responses I've got on my just the 2 meditations. I have another one, it's like a soul clarity meditation. It's actually, I did it with one of my energy workers, Marty. We did a recording with me, and I just put it up for those who wanted to maybe also do it. That one's like also guide meditation, but it's like our session. I just wanted to put out there for people to also have. But the other 2 are like recorded with audio. And me and her will probably do more with like actual audio and have them like kind of like mixed and mastered. But that one I just kind of, that one's, the soul clarity one's free too. I felt like, I don't know, I just felt like we were like, we need to just get this out there if someone just wants to like follow along and do it too. So that's all like the messages I have to say. I feel like if you, I don't know, I'm gonna try to share more of like my thoughts and feelings and things I'm receiving and things I'm sensing on here. I feel like the podcast can be a really amazing place because I feel like I can just kind of balls to the wall explain everything on here. I still like to talk about lifestyle and fashion, things like that, because I still love that so much. Like I love aesthetics. I feel like I don't know, maybe probably my Venus and Gemini. I just love aesthetics. I love like beauty. I love fashion. So yeah, a few new products I wanted to share with you, and then we need to go to bed. Then I have to share these products with you. So life-changing lip gloss. I already talked about this on my Instagram stories. I'm like trying to be, if I say, I already can feel people are gonna attack me, I don't care. I'm trying to be more conscious in my consumption, like buying something if I really love it, not buying something if I have something similar to it. Like it really has to bring me joy. Like I really, like I think like, let me say hi to the people. This is Mia. Mia, you're tired. You're tired. Yeah, you wanna sit with me while I do a haul? But basically, I'm just not trying to like, you know what I mean? Like basically, I try to think like, do I need this, or would I find value in something else, or like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be more conscious about that. Anyway, so I was using one lip gloss. It was the Charlotte Tilbury Seduction lip gloss. I used it like basically all up. I think there might be a few more, I don't know, thingies in there. But I wanted a nude lip gloss. Oh, sorry, puppy. You want to see like this? Just like this? Or do you want to get up? Where would you like to go? You want to go down? So, I got this Clé de Peau lip gloss. There's no one even there, ma'am. Whose toy is this? Is this your toy? Is this your toy? If you've seen the Instagram stories, you know about this toy. I'm not even gonna talk about it. It's a Clé de Peau lip gloss in shade number 2, Warm Crystal. It's the most beautiful nude. Like I don't know. I don't want to like. It's just it's like the perfect sexy nude. That's the only way I can describe it. If you think of sexy nude, this is what I think of. And you only need one literally stroke. You ready? Literally one for both. I have no words. Obviously, like I look like my makeup's on. I'm like in a side ponytail. Then, life-changing foundation is this Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. This is $70, so you might scream or faint. I was also like, this better be. Okay, I'm not one to. I'm really careful usually about the things I buy, so I don't return things, because like usually if I'm gonna buy something, I like research it, I know I really want it, and then I looked up the shade and I looked up review, you know what I mean? I'm not like, and if it's something I bought in a whim, it's something super small, like a new flavor of gum that I'm being risky about trying. So this one I knew people were saying was life-changing, but if it wasn't, I would have returned it. And it's life-changing. It's so, It's so beautiful. It's light to medium coverage. I have oily skin and it works for me. Like so far, so I like it. Maybe it'll get greasy on me, I'll return it. But like it applies like a dream. It literally feels like you're applying moisturizer to your skin. It sinks into your skin so beautifully. It blends. It just like looks like your skin if it was beautiful and glass, but like not fake looking. Like it looks like if it was your skin but glass, but not fake looking, but airbrushed. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know those like when you see people, like celebrities really have like a red carpet pic or some sort of shoe pic to promote their like new lipstick or something, and then like the photo is super edited and airbrush. Like it looks like that if it didn't look fake and in person. Love that. Got a new lip liner. It's a bit dark. I really still like it, but you have to it's the Charlotte Tilbury lip cheat. You have to definitely use like a lighter nude on top if you want it not to be super dark. It's in the shade Bond Girl. It's pretty dark. Like it's like, and it's a bit more like mauve. It's like a mauvey nude. Does that make sense? It's like kind of more of a burgundy nude. I'll apply it on camera like tomorrow or something and we'll talk about it. And then I got this in the mail today from a PR package from IT Cosmetics. They came out with this thing called their blowout lash. So this looks like a round brush, and it's this mascara, and it makes your lashes really huge. I have lash extensions, so like I can't wear mascara on my top. Sometimes I do it when I get really desperate and like not desperate, but like, you know, when like you're like falling out. I don't have time to have an appointment yet. I did my lower lash line and it smudged a little bit. It's not too bad. Like some mascaras like really smudge. Basically I have to normally use waterproof or the CoverGirl one of the best mascaras I've ever tried. But it's also crazy because it's so affordable. It's a CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. That is like one of the best, like overall best mascaras I've tried, like genuinely best. This one's amazing, makes your lashes huge. It's just like you have to watch the smudging a little bit. But I think if you wore it on your top, it wouldn't smudge. That makes sense. I just wear my bottom. My bottom lashes are really long already, not to brag. But so I feel like it smudges easily, but like it does make your lashes huge. Obviously you can't get a sample of mascara, but like if you happen to come across this, I would suggest picking it up. It is a really cool packaging and I think it's a really good product, so I really enjoyed it and I will keep using it. So I like that a lot. It makes, if you're looking for them to like really blow out your lashes, it is really good. And I'm sure if you get it like at Ulta or something, you could return it if you don't like it. I don't know, I really like it. I know there was like a lot we talked about today. I know we also have so much info for you guys. I'll have everything I talked about in the description. Like anything that I mentioned, just look down below. It's on there. You can find me also on Instagram or Twitter. I love you guys so much. I hope you're doing well. I'm wishing you all the best and I cannot wait to talk to you so soon. Again, if you're new, now in order to see videos on YouTube, you do have to be subscribed. So make sure you click that subscribe button if you enjoy my videos and you want to be part of this community. Again, no pressure, but if you resonate with me and you like me, then feel free to subscribe. And if you want to make sure you see my videos, you can click the post notification bell, so that way it'll be like an alert on your phone. Basically, will come up like Paulina upload a new video and you'll be like, ooh, okay. I love you. It's way past my bedtime and I'm going to talk to you very soon.